Or yes, not still yes. We love it. No sign of no, no, you good. Alright, no sign of Christ. What's it called? Yeah, you can search up your question on Papa. Papa Shah, show me your ancient on the board of the shop you could.
Ancient?
Yeah, come on, take your time. Yeah, you said you had a question about the what's it called, right? What?
Was on there.
Yeah, come. You want me to go look at it in 2 seconds? Once you do that and get it ready. And it's a lot here.
Like ancient is the bottom, right?
No, that's the top. The ancient is the top.
The ancient is the top.
Right. Got it.
Oh. Let's see, I remember my handwriting, it's a lot. Oh, no.
That this one.
Oh, it's over. You ain't about to be enough, so
About the other one?
I said it ain't about to be enough. Okay. Now, have you ever seen these letters before? That's the R, right? Take your time, take your huh?
Yeah, it's like.
You can't take your time. If you want to go a little further down, because it's straining your hand. Get a different, yeah, get the white one, like right there. Yeah, kind of get the one.
Oh, shit, I'm fucking.
Yeah, kind of, that's
They retain the marker, they just spread the marker over the wood.
Yeah, right.
Like that part of the basically clean.
Right. Yeah, kind of right a little lower, so you can reach it by. Right. Okay. More time first. Okay, so these are the letters of the ancient Hebrew that the brothers writing on the board. Does anybody have any questions on the Hebrew? Let me know, and I'll get around to answering it for you. Okay, so what we have here is the ancient Hebrew. This is our actual language, like actually how our ancestors wrote. This language was created by Adam himself, based off the things that Adam saw. Like the letter A is supposed to be an ox. Or the I is supposed to be an ox. The Ba is supposed to be a house. The Ga is a camel's toe. Da is a tent or a tent door, like a TV. What shows you Native Indians of Israel is at the end of the day, what other people have triangle-shaped tents. Like, tell me that, does anybody else know? I have only ever seen Native Americans with a triangle-shaped tent.
Right.
Everybody else, they either got the new ones that look curved, or they got the kind of rhombus looking ones, right? Nobody else has a literal triangle-shaped tent. Ah, my God, right? It don't like gotta look the best, just look legible.
Like it looks what?
It just many people can read it. Just make sure people can read it.
It's like it's also a little faded, so I don't know how.
Yeah, kind of.
I want you to look at the marker. I need you to press just a little bit better.
Yeah, kind of.
I'm going to do it. I'm doing damn good. I'm taking it down, right? I want you to start it right here. I want you to start it bigger. Just right. I want to see you.
If you're gonna give them green, Dr. Bashar,
I'm giving them blue, sir.
oh, you gave them blue. Okay, if you're giving them blue, same thing. Check and make sure brothers and sisters online see the blue.
Come on.
You don't want to get halfway through the lesson. Yeah, we can't even say anything out of it.
Right here, big.
Calm, Dr.
Right
Bashar.
like this, big.
That's blue.
Right in with that side. I will.
Sloppy, hey, look.
Yeah, calm. Yeah, calm. Like that's why I said green. Like this.
So like, I thought I was colorblind too.
Word, I'm bugging out. I'm like, I knew you had the blue in your hand. I thought it was about to switch up.
All right, so the brother gonna write in blue, right? If you in the chat, just give me a 1 if you can see that blue. If it's hard to see,
Yeah, that should be nice. Yeah, calm. No sign correct.
if you can see the blue, give me a 1.
One's in the chat. One's in the chat. Damn, I missed Captain. Oh, they got that debate. For those who don't know, Calvin Coppins has a debate coming up next Thursday. I believe it's with the Nation. Or something to that effect. That the Nation is Islam. Yeah, the body bag. Yeah,
Next Thursday?
yeah, I believe that's next Thursday. It might have, but I doubt if that counts or anything. But to my knowledge, that's what I heard from someone. Next Thursday, look out for that. Alright, so you can find it? The question. It's all good.
I'm gonna see like home. This is what I know exactly what's at mom. I'll look it up.
Yeah, listen, you already comprehended. Yeah, I'm gonna look up something, there's not an institute for me. I gotta find out what it is.
The debate's gonna be here?
Huh, the debate? But yeah, it'll probably be on the radio show, but I'll probably call in and do it like that, yeah, come.
I ain't good for circles, shall I hear that?
Yeah, like I said, just make it legible that the person can understand what it is. Okay, so what the brother's doing, give the brother a hand.
Yeah, right.
Okay, he's coming in and he's learning his language. Okay, what's it called? Yeah, like I said, brother, take your time, one step at a time. We're gonna have you go through it after that. We're gonna have the they're gonna have the quash come up, and he's gonna do the Assyrian for me. Yeah, come. Like I said, take your time, brother. This is how we learn, this is how we grow. Salam, and for the brother, you had asked earlier about Salakia. I'll give you the exact, what is that? Translation. The exact translation for Salakia. Basically, forgive me. Forgive me. Or be forgiven. Spare. Your conscience, to forgive. 55, 45, in the strong. Let's see if I can get a bit more. To forgive, pardon, spare. Spare me, forgive me. Salakia. Okay, so ya. You're missing one.
Wait. Oh. What is the cut?
Ka.
Yeah. Oh, damn it.
Just make a little space. Right up there. Okay. Now, one thing you have to understand is that these are pictures. Like as I said, I created this based on things that we saw. The language is pictographic, meaning the letters themselves can be used when understanding what each letter is and signifies. You can use those letters to translate the language. Meaning like Abba. Abba means strong leader or head. No, not necessarily head. First. Strong leader first.
That's the I, the A-H?
God.
I thought that was the ox. No, ox.
No, what? The ox. Yeah, God.
Oh, no, the picture, it was an ox.
Yeah, God.
But it means strong
leader, yeah, right. Ba means a house or a household, right? You have to understand, it's not necessarily the picture itself. The picture can represent things, but it cannot represent strength. Not represents the leader. Not represents,
Male.
Male, yeah, come. Strength, leader first, right? Okay, and then what's it called? You have house, which means household. So when you combine the two, Abba, you have the strength of the household, the leader of the household, you have the first of the household, right? Who's the first of the household?
The male. The man.
Which is?
The man.
Who's the first? There's only one of those. There can only be one person. So who's the first of the household?
The father.
Right, that's what Abba means.
Oh.
Abba is Hebrew for father.
Okay.
Right? And there's other words like it. I'm not sure. Also, how I broke down a few days ago how you break down family. Basically, family basically means people behind these walls speak this language. Like, yeah, Mashapaka. How is it? Mashapak. Mashapak is family. Let me just make sure. Mashapaka, yeah, I thought it was Mashapaka. Okay, so what are we at now? Pa. Abagada hawaza kata yakala manasa I. Okay, keep going. So that really good? Any questions? Somebody, brother, what's your name again?
Brian.
Brian, okay. Any questions so far?
Now we're gonna go through what each one of them means, right?
Well, maybe not today.
Okay.
Maybe not today what each one means. I'll give you a few of them, but maybe not today. Like Maya means water. Because I had to go back and make sure I have the accurate list. Because it's a bit, because a lot of sources have different answers to what each one is. It's like this scholar thinks this scholar.
Yeah.
So what's called that? The school has the correct answer, but I gotta go make sure I got the right answer for what the school gives. But I'm just using that to explain and show how it goes. Rasha, Da. Right? So now say aloud to me, about the shot once you're done. The process up.
Say, pronounce it, right?
Yeah, John, pronounce it.
Abba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, kha, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, pa, za, kwa, ra, sha, fa.
That's how it's done. good. You got to see bro. You got to see. Quad, Bump Shop, you can give me the Assyrian and Hebrew. You can get this. Let me try this again. Sloppy. Did I tell you about the you? That's it. Sure. A whole last cup. So wash. Sloppy. Okay, so let me get the Assyrian on the board. For sure. Take your time with it. I like it. I'm just like.
Da, you said that means tent, right?
Da, yeah, John. Da means the tent. Dahlia. Most of you don't know, Yah is a hand. Yah is a hand.
Is a hand.
Right. Understand, these only correlate to the ancient, not the Assyrian. Come.
Like, so is the Ka a Latin?
The Ka is a wall. It's a wall. You look at it because it's out like this when it should be sideways.
Oh,
You understand what I mean by that, right?
no.
Yeah. Let's call you Ka is a wall. Yeah, Ka. But like I was saying, like, you'll notice this only correlates with the ancient, but it doesn't correlate with the Assyrian. But the funny thing is, they call the Assyrian letters after the ancient letters. No, because you've heard it. Aleph, Beth, Gimel, Daleth. That's Aleph. Aleph is ox.
Yeah.
Bach or Beth is house. Gamal is camel toe. Daliyah is tent, door, or tent. But those letters don't correlate to those. Those names don't correlate to those letters. But they do correlate to the top letters. The ones that the brother Apostle just wrote on the board. What he's writing on the board was created by Kuhn. If I could, okay, well, can we use that on YouTube?
What's that?
C word. I'm not sure. But I mean, in case they're already on some fish. Silence of our people created that language with the idea that if we model our language after our oppressor won't kill us. No different than if we wear the suit and tie and speak proper English, the oppressor won't shoot us. It didn't work.
It's not gonna work.
Right. Okay, most out of trust. Again. John, most out of trust. We're gonna try to get these names in quick. Okay. Most accurate. So you can say them out.
Ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, ha, ta, la, salakia. Ta, ya, ka. This is the beginning. This is what your character uses at the beginning of the word. This character uses at the end of the word.
If I may, Salakia, yeah. With the Assyrian Hebrew, if you notice, right underneath it, there's a second set of letters, and there's writing that says, use these letters with letters above for the end of the word. Like if I could, Baba Kusha, do Malak for me, like King, then Malak in the ancient, and then do it in the Hebrew. Do it incorrectly in the Assyrian, and then do it correctly, correctly in the Assyrian right next to it. You understand what I mean, right?
Correct outcome.
Yeah, Khan. So, right, yeah, Khan. Yeah, you know it's good. And then right next to it, do it in the ancient, and then write King, so you understand. So everybody understands what you're doing. Yeah, and on top of everything, put King. Yeah. Right? Okay, so the word he just wrote is King, but however, only two of those are proper spellings. Okay, the very top one is incorrect. Right? So you see how that one has Ka in it? King is spelled there. Salakia, right above that, right, Malak. No, well, you have that right. You could have left that there, yeah,
It's really more circular.
yeah, yeah. I'm gonna put that up, but yeah, Malak. Okay, so that's how you write that. That's how you say King. If I'm not mistaken, that's where Arabs get Malik from. Malik is Malak.
Right.
Yeah, right. Well, remember, Ishmael is a Hebrew. Technically is a Hebrew.
Like
Ishmael.
yeah.
Right. So he would speak his descendant. I talked to their number, Akkad, Asher,
Yeah.
only number that's different for them is like 8 or 9.
Right.
Every other letter is the same. Every other number is the same.
Wow.
Yeah, kind of. Arabic and Hebrew are very similar.
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum can be translated into Hebrew. Shalom or come. We don't say any BS like that, but we're using it as an example to understand the languages can be similar to the differences. Like I'm not even gonna go there with it.
Right.
The rock. Yeah, kind of. Okay, so now, right here. Okay, huh? Right.
Dumb stone.
Right. Okay, so our brothers just I think you get my toilet paper. So you have the Ka here, right? You good. I'm gonna let you come back in a second. Okay, so you have the Ka. This is this, right? But the thing about this is that this comes at the end. So as your paper says, when these, or one of these, right? Or one of these, or one of these, or one of these comes at the end of the word, you do not use these, or these, right? These or these, right? None of these. If it has a secondary, you do not use it, right? So I'll just cross it out. This is out. So what would you use?
Second one.
Second one, right? You use this. This is correct. Right? That's the correct way to write Malak in the Assyrian Hebrew. Right? You write Malak this way. Right? And this is how you write Malak or King in Hebrew, in the ancient Hebrew. Malak. Right? Okay. Baba Kusha, well, you're up to Ka. I'll finish this off with the brother. So you got Ka, right? La, ma, na, sa, I, pa, taza, kwa, ra, sha, tha. Okay? And with that, you did everything in a good job. You will need to know this. It is imperative to know this in order to read our language, to read our records. Okay, what's called, in order to be able to read them, you'll need to know how to translate this. What's called, and how to understand these letters. Okay, it can be minorly difficult if you don't know what you're doing. One thing I definitely suggest is reading the Tanakh. Even if you don't, it looked like chicken scratch today, but tomorrow you should be able to, not literally tomorrow, but I'm saying some close point in the future, you should be able to at least be able to sound out the words and so on and so forth, and be able to know what each letter is and symbolizes. Since I did since I already talked about the Qadash, Bible Shah, you could do the numbers real quick. You got a question?
No.
Okay. You know the numbers, right? Come. Okay, we're gonna go through that, and depending on how much time we got, we'll do the 12 tribes. I'm like, yeah.
The Tanakh is the Old Testament, right? Or,
Correct.
all right, and that will be written in the ancient Hebrew, the Tanakh.
No, the Tanakh will be written in Assyrian.
In Assyrian.
Right.
All right, so I'll have to order that online or the book.
Yeah, you can order that online. You can go to your local Barnes and Nobles. It's easy to get your hands on the Tanakh. You can download it on your phone.
Oh, word.
Right. Yeah, I got the Tanakh right now on my phone. It's an interlinear that has the English right after it. You can download one without the English.
Yes.
And you can, like, just like you can download a Bible app, you can download it Tanakh.
Beautiful. Yeah, I'm gonna do that as soon as I get out.
Yeah, I use the interlinear because the interlinear, it's good for students.
Linear.
Interlinear.
Interlinear.
Yeah, I'll pull it up for you right now. So y'all can see the icon. This is it right here, the Hebrew interlinear. This right here, this one, right? You just go into it. I'll back up so you can see it a bit. Genesis. Yeah, right? So there's Genesis 1, chapter 1, verse 1, right? And right here you have this, Salaka. You have this, right? And you have the Bara Ashiath, Alahayam, Ath, Hashemayim, Wa'ath, Arataza. In the beginning created the power, the heavens and the earth, right? But here's the great thing about it. I can go here. Not only does it give me the strong concordance, so I can look up exactly the word, right? But it'll also, if I click on it, it'll give me a quick description of the word.
Oh, nice.
Okay. If anyone wants, for brothers in the, if anyone wants, if you have me on Facebook in the school, just inbox me, Salaki, sir. Can I get the link? And I'll send you the link on. Mine is for Google, Android up. Y'all iPhone people, y'all suck to be you.
Is it free?
Yeah, it's free. It's no different than a Bible app. Like I said, the reason I said I like that one is because even though it kind of gives you what's called, it's good for students and it's good for a teacher. Because if I'm here and you're like, I had a question on this scripture, but I had a question on the Hebrew, what's this and what's this? Then instead of me going through 100 million apps, I'll go to that one, it'll tell me exactly, it's automatically. This is the number, this is how I look it up, do all about it. I have a few apps, there's also a strong concordance.
Strong concordance.
If I may, a strong concordance Bible. What I mean is, it's an actual Bible, but the words, each word has its Strong's reference number. So you can just literally click on the number, and it'll give you the word in Hebrew. The word, its definition, and every usage in the Bible.
Ooh.
And it's good for both the Greek and the Hebrew and the Greek, meaning the Old Testament and the New Testament. Okay, so now his brother, give him a hand. Okay, this brother's giving us the numbers in the Hebrew. Okay, the first number is a Qad. We have a chapter in the school with that name, 144. All right. Okay, next one is Shaliah. Yeah, 1 to 10 is good. You just don't do 1 to 10. Sean.
Slacker, what is the rest of the name of Captain Cars? Are you sure?
Qad,
What is that volume? What is that part?
that's 140. That's 40 technically. Alright, technically is technical translation. Qad. Arabai. Right. Now we're going to the numbers. All I say is a time.
All that on the right is just the number 1.
What do you mean?
What is he like? He wrote 1, a Qad, and on this side, on the right hand side,
The ancient, that's the Syrian.
Right.
so in the ancient, those 3 characters equals 1.
Right.
Oh yeah, that's a Qad. Okay.
Oh,
You
yeah,
write a
Qad.
Qad in there. All right, I got you.
You understand now?
Yeah.
All right. And next we got Qadash. Right. Most time trust. Brother doing great work with Brother Cayman. Got himself straight now. He can do it by himself. He count to 10. All I say is, President, you going around calling yourself a Hebrew, calling yourself an Israelite, and not count to 10 in the language. I don't count to 100. That should be a goal for you. Go home and learn to count to 100. Tonight, write it to yourself. Once you, it's like how long did it take you to learn how to count? Like, do you remember learning how to count?
Long time.
Sure, right. Shoot, I ain't that well. I'm kind of young, so I'm trying to remember. It's like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. What's after that? Oh, 11. What's after that? 20s. What's after that? 30. Okay, I kind of get this. It's child's play. So once you learn that, the sky's the limit. You just have to understand how to order it, which is basically the same. Shamiam Kamash, 25. Shamiam is 20. Kamash is 5. 25. Oh, you can do actually, yeah. Actually, Khan, after 10, yeah, Khan, do a few.
It's Shabbat.
Shabbat, yeah, Khan, Shabbat. 7 is Shabbat. Remember, because what did that sound like? What else is 7?
The 7.
Right, raise your hand.
Oh, sorry.
Khan, no, you go, but Khan, Sabbath, Shabbat, or Shabbat, I believe. Okay. Please. Double check that. Come on. Ashura, right? Shamana, okay. Shai. Yeah, Shemawa now, shoot. Speaking of which, Shemawa now is annoying as hell. Now, like, imagine 1 to 100 and you get to 80s. English, ancient, and Assyrian. Shoot. I did it though. At least you get a little break after that with the shot. Get shy in the house, trying to, this easy. Huh. After that.
You lying.
You did it too. I literally wrote out 1 to 100. As I said, I could. That's what you need to do. Brothers and sisters need to be motivated to get in the class and definitely try to advance their skills in the language.
Right.
Also, any of y'all want some candles or hair butter, Calvin Desire just added that to his repertoire.
Right.
And Calvin Desire can do it.
Yeah, nice. Nice. Number 1, this is a card. Number 2, Shanya.
Most times, right?
Number 3, Shalash.
Right.
Number 4 is Arabai.
Right.
Number 5 is Hamash. Number 6 is Shasha.
Flappy. Robert B. That's Khan. That's the Hebrew interlinear Old Testament at Khan.
Robert B.
Not Khan. There was someone on the chat. Keep going.
Number 7 is Shabbai.
Right.
Number 8 is Shamauna. Shamauna.
It's like Shamana.
Shamauna.
Shamana.
Shamauna.
Shamana.
Mo.
Yeah, more.
Shamona.
Shamana.
Number 9 is Kashai.
The shot.
Number 10 is Ishura.
Isaac, right?
Over here, as the letters written in there, is ancient Hebrew with the connectors.
Right.
Over here, you have the Assyrian. Connectors let you know how to make the sound of the word. Which words, there's 4 words, and which words are connected.
Right. Most time stress. So now, what we got now, okay, what we have on the board, because you use a lot of space, since you have a little left. For now, we'll cover numbers itself on a different day. Okay, we'll cover this now. Robin, we'll do it. Yeah, sure. All right. Anybody got any questions so far, Brian?
I'm good right now.
You're good for right now. The Pastor, did you have any questions? Okay, Con. Okay, so we got the numbers. Yeah, I'll break it down. We got the time. Okay. So we got a cod, Shanya, Shalash. This is the only one you really ain't got to worry about for this, a cod. Now, okay, one word that's very important in Hebrew. Well, I'm not gonna say it's a very important word. One thing you have to understand is that our language is very special. Our culture is very special. It may sound strange. It may sound what's called, but like, it is very important that if you try to take our records, you better understand our goddamn culture. The reason I say that is because there's aspects of our culture that if you do not understand them, you can't understand our records. You never will, because our records are written in our spirit, in the spirit of our culture. One thing you have to know is that somebody can write a little bit. Yah. Right? There's a word in Hebrew. This means seed. Right? I'm gonna give y'all a minute. What is important about the word seed and understanding that? What is important about the word seed? Mainly, everybody online as well. Okay. Why can you not understand our records? Like, why is it important to understand things like this? What's important about understanding seed? What makes a seed important? What is a seed? Right?
Water, because it represents water.
Always?
I wouldn't say always.
So what is a seed? Papa.
It's the location between continents to know the orientation of north, south, east, and west.
Say that again?
That it orientates people with the location of the continents to know where's north,
Southwest. And in one instance, it can be. Yam does mean east. Sea can mean east, because what's to the east of us? Nothing but the ocean. Remember, technically, Israel is on the coast of the Middle East. The only thing further east of us is sea. So the word for sea in Hebrew is Yam. No, the word for east in Hebrew is Yam. But give me more. There's something else I see for me. Nobody knows? Quash, you want to do the shot?
No, you're referring to a lot, because the sea is a lot of water. It means a bunch of water that's in the sea.
No. Give me a little more. Well, yes. But give me a little more.
Because when you use yam, you make things plural. So it's like a bunch of them. You see a sea of officers, the yam means there's more than one. There's many of them. Just like the sea will have many water, it have a lot of water.
Okay, Okay, a seed can mean they're like a group of people. Like you'll see in the Bible, people are called a seed. And people that are spit out the seed, right? The reason I bring this up is because you'll never understand the Bible if you don't understand that very concept. Because often seed, the word for seed, can also mean simply plural. Like earlier, Malak, king, right?
All right.
This makes it plural. Right? Now, why am I bringing this up? For us. Right? Ah, damn, I should I'll put it next to it. I'm gonna write it up, and just so you know, there's two ways to write this one actually. I'm just showing you one. You can also write actually young.
Stop. So you really listen to it?
No, it's 12. Because I'm gonna have you do the tribes real quick after this. 20. Right? This. So like I know I look right weird. Just put that in there. 30. Arabai Yum. Talking out. Slovakia. Yum. 30. Arbai. Yum. 40. Alright. Going all the way down. Right? To here. Last one. So you know the formula. You can understand the formula now. You just make it into a yum. Or add a yum. In the case of Shalia, you wouldn't have to add a ya to it. It already has one at the end, so you add the ma. Right? Shalas yum, Arba yum, Kamash yum, Shasha yum, Shabbat yum, Shamana yum, Dashai yum. And now finally, Aishara. What would this be? What is 100 in the Hebrew? Ma'a. Now write that one out. Ma'a equal 100. Right? This is Ma'a. This is just a beginner class because brothers in here aren't familiar with how Hebrew works, so we're going through some of the basics. So this is how you count in the Hebrew. Right? Ma'a, Arba'i. Right? 1 to basically 100. So all you would need to know how to do. And as I stated earlier, this is how sentence structure works. What does that say? Tell me if somebody could translate that. Let me know if somebody answers it on the chat. This one. What does this say right here? Come.
I thought it would be. I thought it was the other way around.
What you mean?
I thought the yam was on I.S.U.P.K.
On the what?
On I.S.U.P.K.
This ain't Asherah. That's Asherah?
That's a lot right there.
Anybody want to give it a shot? It's very simple. You got it or okay, you got it. Want to give it a shot, Brian?
You want to need the word?
Yeah. Well, what is this? This is a number. What number is
Oh,
that? Yeah, come on.
I'm looking at the word.
Yeah, nah. There's a number. We're still dealing with the numbers.
$29.
Right?
Yeah, right.
That is 29. Right? 29.
Robert B got it right too.
Salagi?
Robert B got it right as well.
Most high trash. Good for you, Robert B. Most high trash. So now Babu Shah, Bakwash. You gonna erase this Babu Shah? We're gonna get those. John, you have a question, man?
Yes, sir. So when the characters fall at the end, you take the A off and just leave the first letter?
You take the letter off with the A. Oh, right, okay, okay, I'll explain that real quick. That's, how do I say this? Where's my, got it. All right, give me 2 seconds. All right, so what that is like, I'll explain that real quick. Very simple. This is, you have to understand that Scripture says, I shall speak to them with a stammering lips. How we speak, okay, because the brother's going to get that on the board. Logic, because he just did it. Okay. Salaki, give me 2 seconds. Okay, now, this is our greeting, right? Technically, there is a what's called there, right? This is Shalom. Oh no, I just did that. Shalom, right? But the thing about it is, what it is happening is, you have to understand is, a lot of these letters, we do it because we're trained with English to use vowels and such, but the vowels don't technically exist in the language. It's just a sound that goes with the letter. So to help us learn, we add these, the A's, and we add the connectors so we can understand how they should be properly pronounced. And we're going to get into that today because there's one tribe name that people always kind of mispronounce wrong. But we'll get that right today. So while you can say shalom and that's technically correct, what you want to be is like shalom. Shalom. You want to get to this point. But yeah, basically what you're saying is you're dropping the A from this, no, the A from here at the end of the last letter, if there's a connector.
If there's
At the end of the second letter. Because, yeah, Con, I'm going to have the brother come back up to the board and explain it with the next one. You come back up a question. Con. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is by number. Right? YAHANNA, which means praise the Most High. YAHANNA. Which is okay, and I'm glad we covered this and this because, okay, people have a lot of debates about what the Most High's name is. What's the problem with that, Bakwash? With the fake names people have for the Most High.
Don't fit with the tribe.
What do you mean?
What the breakdown means, it says, what's it? Thank you, Yahweh.
Thank Yahweh, praise God, praise Yahweh, right.
Which is the breakdown of the Lord's name, Yahweh, and the water, conjoining.
Right. A lot of times, names and even other words will be combined. Like Moses' name means drawn from water. You took the letter, like I said earlier, the letter Ma means water. Somebody took the letter Ma and took off, like I believe the first word. Nasha is to draw, like to draw out. Somebody took the Na off it and added a Ma instead. So it's drawn from water instead of just drawn. Right? And that's how you get Moses' name. And a lot of names work like that, like Yahweh. Yahweh is a combination of the Most High and thank you. Thank the Most High. Now, Benjamin, you can keep going. I'm going to just explain this. I just messed that up and said it wrong. Personally. People often get his name wrong. The proper pronunciation for Benjamin in the Hebrew is Ban Yam Yan. We say it because in captivity, we speak with stammering lips. Okay, and what's it called? This is like a German, like Russian person who always say V and everything. Very well. No, right, that. Like it's like that. We have to. It's not necessarily. It is our native tongue, but it's not native to our tongue, so to speak. So we have to learn to be like what's it called? Like it's not shalom, it's shalom. Right? Hebrew is a harsh language. Ban yam yam. Right? That's how you want to say it. Ya, not ya, not yin. Ya, ya, which will turn into yan. Ban yam yan. Ban yam yan is what's called son of the right hand. Loya means John. Shemaiah means huh? Yeah, BP, yeah. Shemaiah, God is hearing.
God is
Hearing. Khan.
So it's like it also simply means affliction her.
Khan. Affliction her, God is hearing, Khan. The main word is really hearing. Like Shema.
Khan.
Right.
and Banyanyan.
Ban Yam
Banyanyan is
Right.
the right hand.
Right. Son of the right
Son
hand.
of the right hand.
Ban is son. Yam is right hand or right. Ephraim. Aparia. Zabalawan means Salakia. Dwell with me. Zabal. Ephraim means I am fruitful. Okay, and that's another thing. Letters are words. I means I or I am. I or parium. Parium in this instance, the yam. Okay, and that's another thing. Yam doesn't always have to mean necessarily plurality. Yam, well, technically in this instance, it technically still does mean plurality. But yam can also be a state of excess or greatness. I am fruitful. I am fruitful. And is not represented in the Hebrew often. Manashah, right? That's Gad. Manashah is a stranger. Khan is a stranger or foreigner. Gad or God is a troop. Ra'aban. Ra'ab means huh?
That's why I was thinking, because
Khan, what are you gonna say? Ra'ab means to see or to look.
information.
Khan.
That's what the one that's over.
Well, what's wrong? Yeah, Khan. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, Khan. There should be an H there, but Khan. Ra'aban. Reuben means to look. It's a son.
Means to look.
No. Reuben means look. It's a son. Ra'ah means to look or to see. Ban means son. Look, son, or look, a son.
First of all.
Right. Oh, wow, you already put them on.
Make sure you fit it in.
Yeah, Con, most time, Trace. Okay, what time is it? So I got it right here. I'll say 30. I ain't gonna put the time. All right. Do them in the ancient on this side after you're done with it. See if you can fill it in.
On the east on that side?
Yeah, Con.
Okay.
Con, most time, first. All right, so we have Naphthalia. Naphthalia means my wrestling. Right? Ashar means happiness. No, yeah, happy. Ashar. And lastly, Yashikar, our favorite. He is hired. And And by he, that means his daddy. For those who don't know what I mean, understand that joke. Read Genesis.
It's like the Asian.
Yeah, the ancient. Yeah, John, if you don't understand that joke, read Genesis. Close up in here, nobody's called the well.
Two up, sir. Go up.
What's on first? I don't know what's looking bad with this expensive.
That's it.
Jimbos. Listen, I understand about it just now, like, but they're gonna be closed by the time we get out of here. So.
This is going right to the block, right?
Yeah, that's the one I went to.
Oh, that's the news. All right.
Yeah. They got one by my house, but they probably closed by the time I get back there. A Shah, right? Now he's gonna show you how to write them all in the ancient. See if we got time afterwards. We probably won't have time to do it in the Assyrian today, but you'll have an idea of what it looks like in the ancient language. Right? Okay. This is each of them. So does anybody have any questions so far? You as well, Bakwash? Or anybody online got a question?
Look, 1 minute. If you could, I want to go over the Yam. You said Yam means east, right?
Khan, why? Say what?
I was going to break down. I was trying to look for it as well.
Okay, Khan. Let me,
I can't find what's the word you say when we do the prayers?
huh?
What's the word you say when we do the prayers?
Oh, no, Qadash is west. Right, Yam is west. Salah. Yam is west. The sea is to the west of us. I'm talking about. Qadash is east. Huh?
Oh, is it right up there?
Yeah, you need to snap, you good. Qadash is east. Salah, do after that. Do after that.
For what? Yeah. This year I'm 2 weeks ago. I'm bad with corrections anyway. I can't tell how much I'm already honestly. Okay, Yam can be west or south. West, seaward, westward. Why? Because that's what's to the west of us, the sea. Alright, so John. The meaning of lawyer.
The meaning of lawyer is John. John.
Join. What?
I have it all. Join to me.
And what was Gad again?
God is a truth.
A truth. That's not that. And one more, sir.
Of course, say it all.
Asher.
Happy.
Happy.
Asher is happy.
Word.
He always happy, right?
So what?
He always happy, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, they did a survey though a little while ago, I remember, and they found, I thought it was in one of the DR channels, but they found, I forgot what European country there was supposed to be the happiest.
Right.
And I'm sure it was like one of those, it's close to Germany, I don't know if it's not maybe or something like that.
Okay.
But they talk about in the world.
Right.
So, they added the Spanish countries to,
Right.
and someone on the TV show said, it gotta be wrong. That don't even fit right.
What? What did they say it was? European country?
Yeah, it was I think Armenia or something like that. One of the happiest countries.
Right.
But I was thinking, must be one
I'm
of the
thinking
greatest.
I'm the ones that borders even with the Turks. Like, no.
Yeah, I'm like, I look like at the islands. I look at Puerto Rico. I look at Colombia. I look at Venezuela. I look at DR, where they drink, when they have a drop of drinking liquor, and they have they still have the what do you call that that you know that they close up the street. That quarantine, they still got it over there.
Oh, they have quarantine.
They lock it down. People go out party anyway. Are you telling me that some stinky European country is happier than we are?
Well, obviously, the slaves will be released. Those European countries, a lot of them are free. And I understand what they're saying. I understand what you're saying. Like, yeah, it's kind of difficult. Okay, so we got our what's it called up. What time is it now, Flush?
It's 8:37.
8:37. Ah, we got enough time. Yahawada, Bam Yam Yam. Oh, yeah. Yahawada, Bam Yam Yam, Loya, Shemarwan, Zabalawan, Aparium, Manasha, Gad, Raban, Napatalia, Ashar, Yashakar. Shakar. Right? And that's all of them. If anybody has any questions, let me know. Let's move on to the end of this.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, Charles.
My fault for Issachar. I didn't get the meaning of that.
He is hired.
He is hired.
Hired.
Hired, like hired help.
Yeah, Charles.
Alright.
If I could, so who is that? Just Arden Payne asked the question. It says Salaki, so what is the meaning of Baba Kushab?
Baba Kushab, I'll break that down. All right, that's a good question. I'll break that down real quick. Baba Kushab. You got any ideas, Bakwash?
Baba Kushab?
Yeah, Khan.
Khan, sir.
Khan. Okay, first off, what does Bakwash mean?
Search, strive, request.
To what?
Search, strive, request.
Request. So that's one we're going to use today. I'll put the other two on the board, but right? So we're trying to break down the word. The sister wants just on paint wants a breakdown of the word Baba Koshab. Right? We covered the other two. We are covered as Salakia earlier. We're going to cover Baba Koshab.
What's question?
Karatazan? What's his question?
What's says Shalom Adawan Salakia? How do you know when, where, and when to put connectors on the Hebrew words?
Come to class, like basically. Really, one, come to class, two, study, and three, like as you study and you learn and you come to class, it'll become second nature where you'll be able to pretty much figure out and know where the connector should be. Come. As far as that one goes, but Baba Koshab. So you gave us Bakwash, and you said Bakwash means search. What else?
Strive.
Search, strive, like to fight for, right? Request. Salaki, if I'm writing a little weird. Y'all should all be able to see, it should at least be legible enough. Like, let me know if it's not legible for y'all. Right? The one we're going to use here today, though, is request. Salakia. It's my phone. Sure. I have the number for your name, right? The Strong's.
Ah, shit. No, I probably figured that.
It's all good. I got her. I'm gonna do some seconds. Request a search out the strive after. Right? So request.
You gotta show me that 2-letter lookup you got.
Con. Bako shot a petition. Okay? Now, what you have to understand is ha, or basically what you'll see usually in the Assyrian, ha, at the end of the word makes it subservient, meaning what the world calls feminine, right? Makes it subservient. So we have Baba Kusha. So now we know what Bakwash means, right? That means to request. So we have to, but there's a aha, right? At the end. So let me draw Bakwash. That's Bakwash. Now we need Bakwa Sha. Right? Bakwa Sha means a petition, a request, right? / petition. That's what, okay. You're familiar with Bakwa Sha, bro? Brian?
No.
You're not familiar with that term. Bakwa Sha is please,
Oh.
right? But what the sister wants is an accurate breakdown of how that means please. This word, so we're breaking it down step by step, right? So now we know that this, Bakwash means search, strive, or request. Bakwasha, which is the subservient form, or what they would say feminine form, means to request or petition. We'll stay with this. Or, well, we'll stay with request because it sounds better, right? Request or petition. Now, we have to understand, that's mainly it, but the word we're trying to understand is Kwa, Sha. We're trying to figure out this word. So now we understand what this is, right? But now we have to figure out what this is. We have to figure out exactly what this ba is. And like I said earlier, the letters, right, have meanings. The letters mean things. Like this ha here, this means the. This one letter alone is the.
All right.
Okay? Ba, by itself means in. The letter ba by itself means in. Right. Letter ba by itself simply means in. Okay? So now, we understand now, Bakwasha means request. And we understand ba means in. So first we have ba. So that's in, right? And then next to it, we have the second word, Bakwasha, right? This is a totally different word, right? Two separate words brought together. In, this means in, this means request. So, Bakwasha, or please, technically when translated in Hebrew, it simply means in request. I need you to come down to school early and handle Shema, Bakwasha, in request, in petition. I'm asking you to do this. Right? That's how you say it, in request or please. A45. Anybody else got any questions online, or ask if I answered the sister's question? Somebody, Yakan. And Bakwash, when you get a chance, give me what is that? Exodus 3 and 14. Actually, give me about 13 and 12. 12 and 13. 3, 13, 12. I got what the Most High is the name real quick. I'm gonna go over the names of our forefathers. Let me get them to you real quick.
So you said Exodus 12 and...
No, 3 and 12. So Exodus 3, chapter 3, verse 12. I'll give y'all a minute before I erase that on the board. So I get. Okay, fine. Give me 1 second. Read it, Bible sir.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 3, verse 12.
Yeah.
And he said, certainly I will be with thee, and this shall be a token unto thee.
Now stop. This is the Most High talking to Moses, telling him to go and speak to the children of Israel. Then. Basically, this said in request. Con, 1 second. Request, please. Con, in request, please. Yeah, Con, keep reading required, Bible sure. Keep going.
Go.
Let me know when you finish your Bible, because I'm not raising that.
That I have sent thee.
I got it.
Con, you got it. Okay, Con.
When thou hast brought forth the people out of Egypt, ye shall serve God upon his mountain.
Okay, keep going.
Verse 13.
Right.
And Moses said unto God, behold, when I come unto the children of Israel, and shall say unto them, the God of your fathers hath sent me unto you.
Okay. Keep going.
And they shall say to me, what is his name?
No, stop. What you're about to read is one of the most misunderstood scriptures in the Bible. Okay? Because basically, let me break down what just happened. Understand. I'm going to give you a brief synopsis of that whole burning bush situation. Here's what the Christian church doesn't teach you. Moses was getting on the Most High's nerves. The Most High was not feeling that whole conversation. You do not tell the Most High, I can't. That is very disrespectful. You lose your life. Okay, but the Most High was very merciful with Moses. Okay, because Moses is like, well, I can't. I have a speech impediment. I'll put the words in your mouth. I can't even speak well. I'm not like, I speak Ebonics. Yeah, I don't worry. What's called? You can't speak well. I'll have your brother speak for you. So on and so forth. And the Most High is just like shooting his excuses down. Well, when I go to the people, what do I say your name is? Keep reading.
Come, sir.
God.
What shall I say unto them? Verse 14. And God said unto Moses, I am what I am.
Now, you have simpletons that believe that's God's name. Somebody break down what exactly just happened. Okay, here's a better way for you to understand so you want to. Because try.
What the Lord basically said right here to Moses is, when Moses asked him, he said, who should I tell him sent me?
Right.
Basically, I'm the man, like, I'm me. Like, what you mean? Tell him that I'm me. Like, it don't matter. It's, I said so. He's basically letting him know that I said so.
That's basically it. Okay, but a better way so you can, that's exactly correct. Give him a hand. Okay, so you can better understand it. Okay. Say, I'm Israel, you're Moses.
Right.
You're coming with the Most High's message. So what's his name? What are you exactly going to say out your mouth?
Well, I say the name of it?
Yeah, God, what would come out your mouth? He told you to say, I am who I am. What's going to come out your mouth, though?
I'm saying him.
No. What did he say to say?
I am that I am.
But what are you going to say? I know a bit about send instruction, like how, like first person and second person. Okay, if I say, meaning I am that I am, I would have to say he is who he is.
Right.
That's what he's really saying. He is who he is. You don't got to worry about a goddamn name. Right. In 2 days, we're going to be out of here. What's it called? The blood, you don't see the blood turning into water? He is who he is.
Right.
He's the cat who turns the blood into water and got all the frogs out here. He's the one who got them crying over a goddamn baby in the crib. In every nursery and hospital in Egypt. He is who he is. Don't need a goddamn name. You shut the hell up, go down to Egypt and do what the hell I told you to do. That's what's happening in verse 14. Idiot Stink is his name. Right? The reason this is so hard is because we're going to get into it and show how stupid you look when you go to verse 14. Finish off verse 14 if there is any more.
Come. And he said, thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, I am, has sent me unto you.
Keep going.
Verse 15. And God said, moreover unto Moses, thus shalt thou say.
Yeah, now that I'm done with that giving that stupid answer for that stupid question, right? Here's what you're going to tell him, matter of fact. Keep going.
Thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, the Lord God of your fathers.
Of your what?
The Lord God of your fathers.
Okay, in Hebrew, that would be, hold up, let me just make sure I got it correct before I put something on the board that ain't all together there. No, I know it already, but it's freaking.
No. I was reading that verse.
Right.
Most High is not playing.
Right.
God of Abraham, God of Jacob.
Right.
Started breaking on
I did not say read.
You was right, sir. It's Abu
Abu Wafka, right?
Abu Wafka. No, Abu Wafka.
Abu Wafka, yeah. Yeah, come on. Okay, now 15. Okay. And then Yahweh Elohim. Okay, I'm gonna write this on the board. Here's his full name. Yahweh. The Most High. Right? Right? Lord, right? So that being ancient. Yahweh. Right? Elohim. Right? Elohim. Power / God. What? Right? Okay. Most High God of your fathers. Oh, Bathia is how it is.
Yeah.
Bathia. Okay. Okay. Abath. Fathers. Right? Abba. Now, keep going. God of your fathers.
God of your fathers. The God of Abraham.
The God of Abba. Raham. Now, this one real quick. Abba. Raham. God. Abraham, God of Abraham. Keep going. You good? Slap. Yeah. God. What? Yeah, God. God. Keep going. We almost done.
The God of Isaac.
Okay. God of Isaac. Yatazakwa. Yeah. Slash. Slap here. 1 sec, y'all. God of Isaac. Oh, wait. Okay. Salah, you bear with me. Yahatzak. God of Isaac, right? Keep going.
And the God of Jacob.
Salah, yeah, spell it right. And the God of Jacob. 1 second.
C-H-A-Q.
Yeah, God. Yatzak, what? Well, Salakia. That's it. If I'm not mistaken, that's it. Yatzak, what? God. Yatzak, what? God. And then last one, Yaitwa. Okay, God of Abraham, God of Isaac, God of Jacob. Okay, Abraham, meaning father of many nations. Yatzakwa, laughter. Yaitwa. Yaitwa. Meaning heel holder, right? Keep going, and we're gonna end this off. Keep going.
Have sent me unto you.
Have sent me unto you. Keep going.
This is my name.
My what?
This is my name.
My what?
This is my name.
Keep going.
Forever.
For what?
Forever.
For what?
Forever.
Now drop that. Give me Exodus 15:3. Okay. Now drop it. Now he just said, "My name is Yahweh Alahaya Abba." Salakia. Let me read it out in the Hebrew. Salakia. Yahweh Alahaya Abba Yukam. Right? Alahaya Abraham. Alahaya Yatazakwa Wa Yaikwa. That's his name. He is the God, the most high power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. This is my, you finished that verse, right? You remember this as a memorial to me forever. This is how I am memorialized. This is how I am remembered. Remember, my name is Yahweh Alahayim. Not no other BS. Okay? That is his name. You got 15:3? And this is the cut. Mind you, this is a song being sung as the dead bodies of Egyptians are washing up on shore. Read.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 15, verse 3. The Lord is a man of war.
Right?
The Lord is his name.
What is his name?
The Lord is his name.
What is his name?
The Lord is his name.
And with that, I'll pass the class over to priest and officer Bakwash. There's not more that needs to be said.
Now, brother,